Our top story this hour: in Syria, US-backed Kurdish forces advance inside a detention facility that had come under attack by Islamic State terrorists last week. Now hundreds of militants remain holed up at one end of the prison complex, holding hostage from among the prison staff as well. On the 20th of January, around 100 Islamic State group terrorists attacked the WION prison in the northeastern city of Hasake. It is the largest detention facility in northeast Syria for suspected IS members. Now, more than 3,000 inmates include hundreds of minors as well. Some of the estimated 3,500 IS prisoners inside the facility have already been bussed out to other detention centers. The ensuing clashes have left more than 160 people dead. 114 of the dead were affiliated with the IS, while seven civilians were caught in the crossfire. Now, the toll includes 45 in the Kurdish ranks as well. The US-backed Syrian Democratic Forces said that it had gained control of more prison cells and freed 9 hostages. The SDF said that 2050 detainees surrendered on Tuesday, bringing the total number to 550, but still as many as 500 may be holding out inside. The attack is the biggest by IS terrorists since the fall of the group's caliphate in 2019. The US-led coalition has carried out nearly a dozen airstrikes. Thousands of civilians living nearby have been displaced. Children are reportedly among the dead and wounded from the fighting. According to an SDF spokesperson, around 700 boys were inmates in the prison, around half of them Iraqis, the other non-Syrians. Most are between 14 to 17 years old, though some are as young as 12. Most were captured by Kurdish forces during their US-backed campaign that brought down IS 3 years ago. IS had trained young boys for combat, calling them cubs of the caliphate. These boys inside the prison are being used as human shields against the SDF forces.
که کسی گناه اشبال خلاف انیزی حبست کسی گود زندان دنها دست داعش دنه اونا وقت مرتال زندین ها داعش لهمبر هزیم بکارتینه البته امجی بویرنگی ام دخوازن به چالکین باندور چالکین بالدار حساس ام کاربن ویرو شیب دایی بکن لی ام دکارن بیشن ام دگاوین دست بکی دنه البته داعش چاره اوی نمای یعنی خرادستی بکن هندر زندانی ده یعنی جیورن چاره دن گو امجی حزناکن اوجی تونکرنوان.
Kurdish forces are working to tighten the noose around ISIS members holed up inside the northern part of the prison. The SDF is counting on the besieged fighters running out of ammunition and supplies as the fighting raged and Kurdish forces locked down large parts of the city. Now, up to 45,000 Askari residents were forced to leave their homes.
نحن جماعة من حي الظهور وفي معنا قسم من غويران، كنا لاجئين من الضرب الشديد. عندنا الأطفال كلها ارتعبت من الرعبة، طلعنا الأطفال ومن الجوع وبرد، فأجينا التجأنا إلى عند المنظمة هون. ما قصروا معنا الجماعة، آوونا في الجامع وهذا اللي صار معنا.
WION is now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the news on the move.